Hey, what's good? It's Roknin, and as you can see, Street Fighter Five. So, finally got it installed. As you probably have noticed, this week again has been bearing the videos, and it's been rough going. You probably haven't seen a lot of content on the channel, but that should very soon change, as I've got a bunch of stuff I'm trying to take care of and knock out, so I can get back to doing videos for the channel as well. But it was mainly building this rig so I could actually record this and also do other things, including art. Um, so I have a lot more content coming up on the channel very soon. This is going to be more of a vlog post than like just a straight Street Fighter 5 post, but yeah, and keep in mind these matches are super early, by the way. This is ooh, I'm just it's not so much that you can see that my fundamentals are still kind of there, but it's been a while since I really sat down and played a 2D game, like a regular 2D fighting game. I've been playing mostly Smash, so I'm trying to readjust my mindset to like how to think in Street Fighter terms, and also just get used to Street Fighter 5's specific systems more than anything else. 'Cause I've not done that yet. I've just been playing. I've been just practicing, and I've gone and got a couple of online matches, but it hasn't been anything really solid. And yeah, it shows. I'm not playing like nearly the top of the game or anything. You're not gonna see top level play right now. But hopefully, over the time that I post these videos, I'll get better and better, and it'll be more entertaining to watch. That sort of thing. As for the channel itself, I am going to be splitting my time between playing this, Pokken, and Smash 4. So there's gonna be plenty of fighting game content on the channel. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna balance it. I'm probably gonna go back to like a Monday through Friday recording schedule, or I'm sorry, posting schedule. Cause I got a bunch of games that I'm just involved in playing right now. I'm having fun doing it. Granted, I have more time to do it now on weekends, and that's pretty much when I play. I play on weekends, excluding this week because I've been trying to get this rig going. So I've been playing more online this week. Or just playing in general more this week. Actually, see, I got Cammy's normal set of colors. Let me tell you what. You know what? Survival mode. No, just everything about it. Just no. And I like survival mode, but it just gets really obnoxious in the later levels. In the fact that once you lose once, like you don't just get knocked down a peg. You just have to start from scratch. Uh, Locking colors behind that, yeah, I'm not. I was never a fan of it, but I'm not completely opposed to it, so I'm gonna try and get the ones I think I can accomplish. So far, I've gotten Cammy's normal colors. It took me a minute because I had to get used to the game and how the AI was behaving. So I may do hard. I don't know if I'm gonna do hard. I kind of want to just get these last sets like this. What is it, 7 through 10? So I may try and force myself through it. As I'm trying hard right now in here in this footage. But I have fight requests on, so I should be getting a regular fight pretty soon. But you can see a couple of the habits I still have that I gotta drop is I'm still trying to start stuff with lights, and I'm sure everybody else has worked inside of their system so far. But this is only my third day playing, no, fourth day playing the game now. Overall, not like fourth day in a row or like just this week. I mean fourth day period. I only played a couple of days this week, and I played like one day 2 weeks ago, and I played like the day of release. I didn't play any of the beta. I couldn't play any of the tournaments I went to. I always missed it. So I never really got a chance to sit down and really accrue myself to the game. So this is gonna be a really long process for me. But I have until Evo to really step my game up and at least be somewhat decent. I'm sticking with Cammy as my main for now. I am interested in other characters, but I was gonna try and play Mika. I was gonna try and play Karen or Karen because Karen's one of my favorites. I played in Third Strike, and I love Karen. She feels so weird in this game to me. Probably I'm used to Third Strike, and I mean not Third Strike. I said Third Strike. I mean Alpha 3. I got Third Strike on the brain still. Since Alpha 3, Jesus, that was a terrible mistake. I should just edit that out, but I won't because I like leaving my mistakes sitting there. You get to hear them. I played Karen since Alpha 3. It's the only game she was in, so there you go. Well, there was that other game she was in that I won't mention because it sucked. But anyway, I played Karen, and she feels different to me in this game. I couldn't get a grip on her so far. But I think that's also because I'm still trying to learn Street Fighter 5's mechanics. So for me, yeah, Cammy might be quote unquote boring, or she might not have like a whole ton of stuff that's like really flashy or anything. But for me, first of all, I'm a huge Cammy fan, so I was gonna play Cammy anyway. It's gonna be my main. But more importantly, it allows me to focus more on learning Street Fighter 5 rather than trying to learn Street Fighter 5 and a character in Street Fighter 5 and all that kind of thing. I can really focus on because I know the general basis of Cammy. I just gotta learn what changed. For example, the fact that you can't combo fierce into fierce. That's a cross second thing that was, I believe, that was a Street Fighter 4 thing, and that doesn't work here. You have to go, strong fierce. So I have to remember that and implant that in my brain because it's still there. And also the fact that you can't like go crouch and light kick, crouch light punch, crouch medium punch into drill. You know, you can't do that confirmed. That doesn't work. That was not supposed to be super. That's supposed to be DP. I'm not sure how I got super, but at least I know now. I learned something today that that super is not invincible on startup, or at least not after she leaps in the air because we traded, which is weird. You would think that would not trade, but at least I know that now, so I know in that kind of situation not do that. I gotta keep that kind of stuff in my brain. I'm not even using my wake up game properly either. Like when I land or whatever from getting thrown and stuff like that, I'm not teching. I'm still got used to that too because I just haven't teching when you get thrown is more of a Tekken thing, and I never attribute that to Street Fighter 4. I really got used to that. Um, some stuff's still the same though, so like doing jab pressure means walk up throw still works, but yeah, it's gonna take some time to adjust to this stuff, man. I'm still like, oh, my mind is still like, yo, you can definitely do crouch and light kick, and then chain it into something. I'm like, no, you can't. So a lot of cross tech is still leaking in my brain too. So I got cross tech and previous Street Fighter games. It's like, hey, all vying for attention in my brain right now as I'm trying to learn Street Fighter 5. So I have to erase all those old habits and approaches in a new way. Especially and trying to go for more less jabs on pressure and more medium or strongs and fierces and forwards and roundhouses. Which I'm not doing quite enough of that yet. My pressure game is obviously pretty whack right now because I don't really know what to pressure with. And my anti-air, while I'm going to be doing some of it, you'll see in the next match, I believe, you can tell that I'm still trying to figure it out. That was also not supposed to be a super, that's supposed to be a DP. But, you know, inputs, what are they? Like right there supposed to be a DP. But I'm getting used to how everybody's animation and time when they jump still. So it's still hard for me like to do it on reaction. And playing a computer, I can't really do it with the computer that well because the computer just jumps when it wants to. I can't really goad it into like a certain habit. So I've noticed that when I play against human players, I've been better about anti-airing because I'm like, oh, I can see clearly you want to anti-air right here, you want to jump in right here rather, so I can just anti-air at this time. So I'm doing it more in thought process rather than just raw reaction, which of course is how you're supposed to do it anyway. So that works. The other thing you'll notice, and this is non like game related, but you'll notice that the quality is not quite that great on the recording. It's about 720p. So I had to make a sacrifice because I have an LGP, and it was either I do 1080p and 30 frames a second, which I refuse to do, or 720p and 60 frames a second, which I will do. So that's what we got. That's what we're rolling with. Works for me. Let me know what you think. If you really have to have 1080p, I can make that adjustment. I can see if it works. I did run into some problems with lag when I had it on 1080p, so I'm not sure what I can do to resolve that. That may just be an issue of the LGP not wanting to capture it from my my laptop. Well, not my laptop, my desktop. I'm definitely not recording on my laptop. This is on the desktop. That desktop is awesome. Shout outs to me betraying the Apple world and getting the PC. I'm still an Apple guy, but I'm sorry, this PC is beefy as hell, and I'm glad I did it. I mean, it's a cheap PC too. It's not even like a super heavy, like oh my god build. I think overall I spent like 800 building it up over the last since January. Really, I've been like buying pieces for it here and there. With the bulk of it coming at the end of February, right before my job, lost thing happened. But yeah, so yeah, I got a PC built up for it, and I'm playing it now, and I'm trying to get some practice in. A lot of people have asked me like, hey, when do you play or what time do you play? I don't have a set time yet. I don't have like a set place in my schedule where I'm going to play Street Fighter 5 every day, but I'm going to try and get something in there so I can play a fighting game. May not be Street Fighter 5. It's between this Pokken and Smash 4. I got to balance. So I'm going to try and do like one day out of or each day of the week that I can play, I'm going to try and put some time in there. I'm thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I will get online early in the day for like about an hour, like during my quote-unquote lunch break. Because I have my day scheduled outside every day. I'm working on stuff. Should have been this week, but most of this week I've been working on getting this PC up and running and getting programs installed, so and make sure it doesn't blow up. But so somewhere in there I can probably do like a half hour to an hour a day where I'll just play matches and record them and stuff, and people can jump in there. I can't stream, unfortunately, at least not right now. OBS is screaming at me when I try and do it. Well, it's something weird. I'm not sure if it's what it is. I may have to go ahead and try and get XSplit. That'll be down the line. That's not something that's gonna happen right now. It's not important to me. I'm more concerned with putting stuff up on YouTube anyway. So there you go. But yeah, for some reason I try and record on stream or try and put it up on stream without full screen it. it just freezes. And if I run this at all, it just doesn't even like it doesn't like streaming and running this at the same time. It's like, no, we can't. No. So my computer's not that powerful, but I can probably run lower spec stuff pretty easily. So there is that. Or more unlikely, what I can do is I can have my laptop stream it and just run it through the OGP. That'd probably be a better solution now that I think about it. That's probably a much better solution. Why didn't I do that before? Oh well. The way I think of things, way after the fact. Story of my life. Anyway, yeah, I'm still Nash is a complete mystery to me because I have not. Again, this is my first time playing a Nash player in this game, so like I said, this is gonna be kind of not the best looking matches. When I was putting out normals, kind of trying to keep them at bay because I don't. And I was looking out for that, but I can't react to that yet. Oh my god, it's supposed to be a DP. I'm not sure why I didn't get a DP, but it happens sometimes. Actually, I got medium punch. I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but that was a bad punish, so I could have got full damage and got super. That's another thing I'm not paying attention to, and I noticed it, is that I'm not paying attention to my meter enough. Because I have V triggers sitting there, I have cross arts, or not cross art, C, cross Tekken. Critical art sitting there, and I could have used both of them, and I didn't. So I'm just getting used to the game. I'm not even worried about it and stressing it. I'm taking it in steps, like, I play some matches, I try and focus on this, play some matches, try and focus on that. I say within 2 weeks I'll probably be much better. I'm actually going to the tournament, the Rambas this weekend as well. So I'm going to be there playing, and we'll see what happens. So that's it for now. This is supposed to be like mainly a test and just get an idea of how this looks and how this reacts and everything or whatever. So it came out pretty good as far as recording, considering I recorded straight to the LGP. I was a little concerned about that. Like I said, when I tried to record it before to OBS using this record method, it was like, no, you can't do that. So, but yeah, this seemed to work out pretty good. Yeah, the next video should be more of an official, like, here's some ranked matches. So look forward to that. And until then, I will holla at you later.